What's going on, Sip Sip? So, thank y'all for coming back to Sip, Smoke, and Share. And so, I just had to go and talk to a young guy who wants to be a superintendent. So, I'm training him, and I'm going to develop him in the next 5 years. He's only 18 years old, but he got kicked off a Jobsite this morning. And he got kicked off a Jobsite of a joint venture that we're working on with another company. It's an 80-20 split monetarily, and so there was a situation that happened yesterday where he was told to do something. He fulfilled the request, did what he was told to do, but the problem came when he didn't tell the person, the second in command, what he had done, or he hadn't communicated that. And so when the second in command came to the job site this morning, he kind of got on him and said, when they tell you what to do, you do it. When the superintendent tells you what to do, you do it. And so he kind of stronged on him, or he talked to him, in a manner that he wasn't happy with. And so he got a little upset, and he said that the guy was talking to him when he drove into the compound, and he was saying, hey, when the superintendent tell you what to do, you do it. And he said, hey, I did it. And then it kind of escalated from there. He just told him, hey, I'm here to help. I'm working with you, but you're not my boss or foreman. Then at that point, he knew he had fucked up. So the guy said, get the fuck off my job site. You don't need to be here, blah, 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 and went in the office trailer and told everybody that this kid can't be here. So I get a couple of calls and informed you of the situation. So I just left where he went after the fact and talked to him and explained to him that certain people have certain styles. They lead certain ways. They do certain things, and their leadership style is one. You're going to do it my way, you're going to shut up and whatever. And so we just had a conversation, about life and de-escalating situations. And the question I asked him was, the person that yelled at you and told you to hush your mouth, shut up, does this person normally act like that? And his thing was no. And I said, well, let's play this over again. You don't know what happened to the guy. He was late for work, first of all. So now he's feeling some type of way because he's not the boss. He's the second in command or the third. You understand? So he's late to work. Granted, he stopped and got kolaches for everybody. But now he's feeling some type of way. And then you didn't let him know, because the same thing that the head guy told y'all, I'm sure he told the other guy, because he knew that y'all were supposed to do it. But you didn't let him know on yesterday that it was done. So he comes to work. He's telling you what you should have done. Well, basically what you've already done, but you didn't communicate that. And so now he's upset. And now he's yelling at you, and now you're upset. When this thing could have been de-escalated by saying, hey, here's a picture of it. I did it yesterday. Are you okay? Because we never know what happened to this guy between yesterday and this morning when he got to work. So part of my training and developing these young guys are just informing them of how to de-escalate situations, right? So it's Friday. It's still a little early. I feel good, but I'm just happy that, and I found out earlier today that he was very upset, and he was getting maybe a little teary-eyed, because in his mind he had messed up. Because he understands it's just an opportunity. There are not a lot of 18-year-olds that get put in a situation where in 5 years under my tutelage, he could potentially be a superintendent. So have you ever been in a situation where somebody was yelling at you or just said some shit or told you, shut up, hush? And you had to hold your tongue, bite your tongue. So that's what I want to know. I've been in those situations. I've also been the person that say, hush your mouth, hush. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, I've been on both sides of the coin, so I just want to know, have you experienced that? That's what I want to know. Sip, sip. Hey, y'all have a good one. Be careful.